Nazism. Nazism, led by Adolf Hitler in Germany, promoted extreme nationalism, racial purity, and the belief that Germans, particularly Aryans, were superior to other races. The Nazis viewed Jews, Romani people, Slavs, and other minorities as threats to their vision of a pure society. Using propaganda, Hitler fueled hatred and justified the persecution of millions during the Holocaust. Nazism rejected democracy, favoring total state control and a militaristic regime. Though defeated in World War II, some extremist groups still attempt to revive its hateful ideology today. Italian Fascism. Italian Fascism, led by Benito Mussolini, was one of the first modern fascist movements. Mussolini promised to restore Italy to the glory of the Roman Empire, using extreme nationalism and militarism to gain support. Under his rule, Italy became a dictatorship, where the government had total control and individual freedoms were crushed. What set Italian fascism apart was its focus on national pride and unity. Mussolini's regime rejected democracy and embraced violence as a means to control the population. Initially, Italian fascism wasn't based on racial theories, but as Italy aligned with Nazi Germany in the late 1930s, it adopted anti-Semitic policies. Mussolini's government sought to expand Italy's territory, especially in Africa, to create a new empire. The regime collapsed during World War II, and Mussolini was captured and executed in 1945, ending his brutal rule. Other key fascist movements around the globe. Fascism wasn't limited to Europe. Several countries around the world developed their own versions of authoritarian rule. In Hungary, a fascist movement called Hugarism rose to power under Ferenc Szalasi during World War II. This regime was marked by extreme nationalism and anti-Semitism, leading to mass deportations and killings of Jews. In Spain, Francoism took hold under General Francisco Franco. After winning the Spanish Civil War, Franco ruled with an iron fist, suppressing regional identities and establishing a strict, conservative government based on Catholicism and military control. In Japan, a form of technocratic fascism emerged, where the government centralized control over the economy and politics. The goal was to create a powerful state capable of expanding its empire, particularly in Asia. Fascism's legacy and modern echoes. Even though fascism was defeated in World War II, its influence didn't disappear. In many parts of the world, far-right movements still echo fascist ideas today, often wrapped in nationalism, authoritarianism, and anti-immigrant rhetoric. These modern groups may not always call themselves fascist, but they share the same core belief, the idea that one nation or group is superior and must dominate others. In some countries, extremist factions use symbols or language from historical fascism to push their agendas. They oppose democratic values, promote xenophobia, and encourage division. This rise in far-right movements shows that, while fascism may take new forms, the dangers it poses remain very real.